This question is from PinkCottonCandy. Dear Misty, I really need advice. I'm not sure what to do. I'm openly gay and I'm in a frat. I never had straight friends, but I've recently become close with a friend who's one of my brothers. He is straight, he has a girlfriend. I never thought anything of it until someone pointed out that it looks like I'm in love with him. After stepping back and analyzing the situation, I am really deeply in love with this guy. I just love everything about him, every moment with him, the flaws and all. I'm sure he knows that I like him because, well, it's obvious. Then again, he's kind of stupid, doesn't realize things that are right in front of his face, so maybe he doesn't. I don't know what to do. I want to be with him, but I doubt anything could ever happen, although he leads me on sometimes. Like, he doesn't tell me to stop when I tell him he's my husband, or silly things like that. We've had arguments where I really just try to stop talking to him, but I can't live without him, and everyone knows that me and him are really close. What do you think, Misty? Please help. Sincerely, PinkCottonCandy. Alright, PinkCottonCandy. Alright, girl. PinkCottonCandy girl. Yeah, we have all been in this situation. Every gay person I know has been in love with a straight boy that they were close friends with, and for whatever reason, they're infatuated, true love, whatever. This has happened to me many times. And it also happened to me in college. One of my roommates I was madly in love with. I ended up being one of his best men at his wedding. And my situation, my resolve, I never flirted, well, I might have flirted with him, but not openly flirted with him. Like, I never said he was my husband like that, like you did. Although I have done that with other straight people, like, oh, you're my straight husband, you know, whatever, just playing around. But with him, I tried to get him to marry my sister because I wanted him to be in my family. Like, I really just wanted him to be a part of my life forever. The thing is, your sexuality has been created in your body from birth, like the color of your eyes. You can't just make someone change who they are because you want them to. Now, I'm quite sure that if everyone in your school knows you're in love with this guy, he probably knows too. But he's probably secure enough to be like, yeah, whatever. You know, fag hags. A lot of gay guys have the same thing. I've had girlfriends, especially when I was in hair and makeup and beauty school and things like that, where girls desperately wanted me to marry them. And they were like, oh, they were so in love with it. It's pathetic, honestly. It's the way I kind of look at it back, like, oh my God, it was so... But I didn't care. I wasn't attracted to her. So I didn't care if she hung out with me all the time. I didn't care if she swooned over me. It made me feel better. It gave me self-confidence. And I'm sure the same thing's happening to him. Like, I'm cool, I'm hot, this guy loves me, whatever. You know, as long as you don't ever, A, say it out loud and make him feel uncomfortable with you, B, give him an ultimatum, or C, make an unwanted advance. Now, the thing is, he knows that you like him. I know a lot of straight guys that use gay kids for services, meaning they're like, oh, he'll suck my dick. You know, and that would be the worst scenario for you if he ever did that to you and you did it. You have feelings for him, meaning don't ever do it, because that's going to cross a barrier, that's going to open a door that can't be closed. And unless he's gay and in the closet, it's not an open door. And that would really traumatize you and damage you in a very serious way. So I don't think that you should ever try to get him to do that. Don't get him drunk and try to do that. Don't ever take advantage of him. Just take advantage of the reality that you're good friends and that he's comfortable with you being obnoxious and, sorry for a better word, but pathetic. You know, being in love with somebody that is unattainable, unreachable, and that we all do it. We all think the grass is greener on the other side. We all want what we can't have. But also, think from his point of view. We all want to be wanted. If you're a gay bartender in a straight bar, you want the straight girls to flirt with you, even though that you don't want them. You still want the attention. You want the people. You want to know that you're desired. And that's normal. But if everyone in your school is teasing you and making fun of you, they also might think you're a little pathetic. I'm not saying you should change. I'm saying, why don't you pull back the reins just a touch and be like, ooh, you're right. I am in love with this guy. It's a little obvious to everyone. Maybe it's time to find a boyfriend. Maybe it's time to find some hobby or something to occupy your attention, because if you do cross that barrier, or, you know, that comfort line, and it's going to be too late to go back. And that's the one thing I'd be really careful of. Because if he is your best friend, you would want him for life, and you don't ever want to be like, oh God, one time in college I had this best friend who totally made a pass at me, and I, you know, whatever. Don't cross that bridge. And that's what I have to say. Loving you is easy.